slightly better, to be honest, because there's less white reflection.
Right, that's what I thought. I remember before it gave us trouble.
Yeah.
And they don't really need an extra.
Yeah.
Light
This looks
right
pretty good.
Okay.
There's a bit of reflection, but it's minute.
If it gets to be too much, we can put a bulb in this and use it.
Yeah.
But mostly.
That's pretty much perfect. It's pretty much centered.
Okay. So this could be taken apart.
It looks like it's almost pretty much taken apart.
It is. That's why it won't be very easy to finish. I mean, just get these unplugged. Like this is, I already unplugged it. It just got to go snip, snip. I don't think it snipped, so that one. That one. Voila, the wire is off. Put it aside for the wire pile. This has got to be unscrewed. These have to figure out how to feed back through there. Oh, these are undone. Okay. Are you filming or not?
I'm filming.
Oh, so I'm really doing this, huh?
Well, you're doing it already, so I figured it would be better off to not even tell you that we were filming.
Okay.
Unless asked otherwise.
Let's see, if I'm not filming, I'm usually not speaking, so.
Yeah.
But if you're filming, I know to speak.
You're much better with that speechcraft than me, so.
Okay, well, anywho.
Go ahead.
I will continue this, or you can do it if you'd like, and I'll do that other little thing you wanted.
No, you go ahead with this, Papi.
Okay.
You got the golden touch, so.
Well.
Go, roll with it.
That's what I'm talking about, the rolling.
Well, I know, but I'll go do that. And just know that from this angle, I only see about your wrists downwards. And when I say downwards, I mean towards me.
Yeah.
And with a height ratio, we're looking at here. I can see up to here.
Okay.
But from where you're at, I mean...
The main thing that I would ask is that you can see the product that's being
yes, sir.
abused on the counter.
Don't say the A word.
That's true, yeah. Unless it's ass.
I was going to say apricot. Ass. Ass like a donkey, you know? Like a jackass. That's what we were mean here.
You keep saying it.
Yes, because it's educational. It doesn't matter.
Ah.
So go ahead. Take it from here, Papi.
Alright, I'm going to be removing these screws. I meant fasteners. Probably shouldn't say screw either, huh?
Probably not. We can get flagged for anything now.
That's what I mean. They flag you for anything. So we'll call them round threaded metal fasteners. Alright. We got this part off of there. And over to what? This is still, oh yeah. Spin it around to see the screws on the other side. And get this one off of there. Oops. Come on, buddy. And another one. Another one bites the dust. Hey. Maybe I shouldn't say that either because I don't have copyright, right? Alright. Well, there's the CD part where you put your CD or DVD, whichever machine this was. What was this? Okay. So we'll take that part off. I have a few of these. We'll set it aside so that we can take it apart with the others all at once. We'll just take a handful of them, take them all apart at once, and it'll go faster that way because once you get in the swing of taking them apart, it's just repetitious. Done much of this in a while. Strange. Now, okay, do some snipping there. I'll put that there, and the wire over to the wire pile. We'll go ahead. That's soldered so it won't just unplug. So snip, snip. Snip, snooping. Snip, snibbing away. There's a screw here. Spin it out of there. This cheaper stuff don't even use screws in the corner. They just bend the metals together. Citizen DVD player. Ma'am?
Put it lower. A bit lower.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm holding it too high in the air for the camera. You're saying lower, lower. I'm like, I'm as low as I can be. Already. What do you mean lower? So many earplug holes and speaker holes and everything on these things nowadays. Big change from when there used to be one for an earplug or a speaker. Alright. That's a piece of cheap flat metal. Right, and we have this one loose. Alright, I'll put this one over here too. I'll take all these guys apart later on.
Hey, Papi.
See if any of these have any gold. Ma'am?
That other video's got about 8 minutes left for rendering.
Okay.
This video's about 7 minutes long. So.
Okay. Let's see here.
What you got there?
Is it anything? Oh, this is.
Is it aluminium or is it steel?
This is steel.
It's steel. It's stainless steel.
It's crappy tin.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was. Well, at least it's not aluminium.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Well, we better be aluminium.
Aluminium opposed to tin. Tin is the lowest thing. Scrappy has memory problems sometimes.
Oh yeah.
So tin is lower than aluminum.
Price, money wise, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, aluminum has some value. This type of tin here has very little value. That was a tiny little screw.
Well,
But I
size
guess
doesn't matter.
A tiny screw is better than no screw at all.
Had to clear my throat. Sorry.
Yeah. Alright. Is the camera seeing anything up there?
Yeah, it is.
Boy, this one here just don't want to give it up. It's so old. It fell apart. Get the
Did you see a
screwdriver.
year on there, Papi? Did you happen to see what year this comes from?
No, I didn't.
This machine?
Did not pay any attention
Let me see.
to that.
Just out of curiosity.
Yes. What do you see on
It looks like I need glasses.
here?
Well, other than that,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not seeing a date on here.
Okay. This one's another piece of extruded metal, basically. I think that's what they would call it. Has a couple pieces of plastic in here. We'll just remove those.
I'll have to look it up with the model number. I'm sure that it'll tell me with the serial number
Uh-huh.
what year it comes from.
You just throw
But
them away.
from here it doesn't say, which is disappointing.
Leave that over there. Put that over there with it. Since they're close cousins.
Oh, yeah, I could just, for a reference, in case I happen to lose it later on, let's look at that here. That model number. Yeah, it's not really wanting to work. So
I don't want to focus.
no.
Well,
We can
won't
put it
lose
out like here, and then just zoom into it for funsies.
Who made it?
Crabble. Some business out from California, out in California.
out in California.
There we go.
It's funny, these tiny little buttons that are behind that. You think it's one touch nice thing, and really it just has the real buttons hidden behind it. It's not like they went anywhere. Well, cut that a little long. Not good. And I'm sure there's not much use to them, but I recover all these little screws. Never know what we might want to do with them or need them for. Ah, that one don't want to cooperate, so what are you doing with that light?
I'm illuminating the screws to
Why?
facilitate your process.
Mm,
Is it not helping you?
not a heck of a lot.
I'll just cut it off then.
If your light was very still, it
Oh,
would.
sorry.
But other than that,
Well, I was
it moves around a little bit. So
like
then
this. It's not okay.
distracting. It's okay, but it just gets distracting when it moves around here and there. So wow, that's a little tiny piece of metal too. So every little tiny piece counts. I thought we got this one out of there already. Apparently not. Get on out of there, screw. There you go. Get in the screw bucket. Well, at least I'm getting to do a lot of screwing here tonight. That's unusual. The other side. And I could have went back to my longer screwdriver. Would have made more sense. Easier. And it's magnetic because it has a nice big old magnet on it. And there. What, we're making like 10 cents an hour here?
Approximately.
Especially
Is
if
it better than no cents an hour?
probably. Especially depending on what the prices of recycle are today.
I'm just curious if this is gonna cut out the glare in here or not. Sorry. Do not pay any attention to me.
Yeah. Well, if to cut out the glare, I'd probably put something on the whole counter. But not that $80 piece of screen.
Indeed.
And that's a plastico, and that's plastic, and that's shiny in there, but it's plastic. So much for the plastic. Very little recycle value these days in plastic. And while I'm there, I might as well take this apart. It was a kettle.
Heat element?
Yes, a heating element, sunbeam for a kettle.
Too bad it wasn't working, because that would have been a good resale.
I don't know if it was or wasn't, and I don't think I have the kettle.
No, I tested it.
Sunbeam.
It wasn't working.
Oh, okay. Whoa! Almost dropped my little label container. We peel off some of these labels and
There's Wolfgang.
save them. Hey, kitty. What are you doing, Wolfgang? All right, let's pull these couple of screws off of here and see what's in there. Might as well get her all. And I do put the plastic in the city's recycle can, so even though I don't get to recycle it, it gets recycled and does not go into the waste, at least not from me. Some of the shows I've seen on recycling and such lately, I wonder, do we put it in the blue can so that they can recycle it to the garbage? I mean, I didn't know. Wow, that is a weird screw there. I don't think they wanted me to get inside of here. Well, they didn't know about breakage. And that's what I gave it, a little breakage. And there seems to be 3 wires. The 3 wires in there just come right to this little plug hole, and that's it. Not much of a element. That is weird. Huh. Well, there you go. Let that be a lesson to you. Well, way too much trouble for any of that, so we'll just nip this off close as I can, and we'll let this piece and this piece go on with the city recycle. It's way too much trouble to take that apart for nothing. Alright, with nice cord. And into the city recycle. And how long is that?
16.
Okay.
I'm gonna say goodbye.
Goodbye, Pappy. We'll see you later. Have a couple other things to do.
Ta-ta.